I'm not an astrologer, but today I learned about Rahu Mahadasha, and it explains everything. Everything seems like it's dialed up to 11. Polarization, division, geopolitical strife. We're all wondering what's going to happen next. How long is this going to last? And what's it going to look like on the other side? And Rahu Mahadasha answers all of that. So what is Rahu Mahadasha?
What is it?
Rahu is the North Lunar Node in Vedic astrology from India. It kind of functions as a chaos goblin that destabilizes things in order to force growth and change. And Mahadasha is a long period of extra strong astrological influence. And the United States is smack dab in the middle of its Rahu Mahadasha. It started around the 2010s and it's going to run into the 2030s. Rahu Mahadasha brings really strong tower card energy to the table. It's kind of like the glue that holds everything together, just isn't holding anything together anymore. So the stars are saying we're cooked too. How is this possibly good news? When you see that you are in a certain cycle in an astrological system, you can also kind of get an idea of when it's going to resolve, which gives you a finish line. So you can kind of help regulate your nervous system better when you're trying to weather all the chaos that it brings. According to the charts, this Rahu Mahadasha should be over somewhere around 2033-ish.
2033.
Oh yeah, it's rough, and it's gonna stay rough for a while. But on the other side of that, there is Jupiter, Mahadasha. The other side of this, the US is going to enter a Jupiter Mahadasha, and Jupiter is a much more positive astrological influence than Rahu, which is, I have been stressed about this Rahu Mahadasha since I first read about it about 15 years ago on a spiritual mentor of mine's website. It was like so far out at that point in time, no one had any idea how it was going to manifest. But then, 2016 happened and I was like, oh, here we are. One of the hallmarks of a Rahu Mahadasha is a period where secrets and corruption get exposed. That is definitely in full swing. Some of the things that are breaking down are things that really need to get the fuck out, like the patriarchy. Just like the Tower card in tarot brings everything down to the foundations, but then can be rebuilt into something better. That's the same kind of energy we're looking at with this. But yeah, everything's breaking. And as someone with PTSD and a really hypervigilant and very oversensitive nervous system, I need to find little rays of hope that I can grab onto to help me make it from day to day. Astrology has always been something that I could turn to for that. We don't really know how everything is going to play out in the end, but it's nice to know that there is a finish point. So I'm not an astrologer, but if you're like me and you find comfort in regulation, in having extra information and insight about a particularly difficult situation that you're trying to navigate, and especially being able to see sort of like the scale of time that it's going to take place in and having a finish line that you can hold on for, then I suggest searching up a few articles on the Rahu Mahadasha that the United States is going through right now. So that was what was on my mind today. And now that I got that out, I'm going to go put on another pot of tea. See you next time.